Welcome to my channel. I'm Donna Marie, and this is Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Today, I have a very special guest. Her name is Sara, and she is from Sara's Hibiscus Healings. She is a Reiki Master Teacher. She is a fabulous reader. She reads tarot cards, oracle cards. I met her through a course we were taking together, and we just hit it off. And she's one of those wonderful people. So I would like to introduce you now to Sara. Hi, Sara. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, I'm knocking the table over.
Having me.
So I just want to say hi to a few people in the room because we have Linda Butterfly Readings, and she's trying so hard to keep awake. We know that, Linda, you had some surgery. So I'm so glad that you're here. I hope that you are healing quickly. We're sending prayers for you and that you heal. We have CJ. Hi, CJ. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. And we got Heidi. Hi, Govinda. Thank you for coming. I know it's late. And we have Venus. Hi, Venus. Thanks for coming in. And we have Govinda is absolutely, he was on with me yesterday. What an amazing, we had so much fun. And Linda saying, hi, how are you? And I'm just, so I posted Sara's link for her channel. So go check it out. You can go hit the subscribe button, the little bell, so you'll get notification when she comes on. Oh, and you already have. Govinda has subscribed. Jay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Stacy. Great to see you. Stacy is she's up in Alaska. What a beautiful soul. Thanks for coming. And we already have our first questions that are coming in. So thank you, everybody. As you can see on top, it is telling everyone if you have a question, typing Q, all in caps, whatever your question is. We'll be happy to take your messages and we will do some readings for you. But first, let's find out a little bit more about Sara. So Sara, I know some of your history, but what brought you into doing readings?
Well, I've always been interested my entire life. I've always had experiences and things happen, and I've always just kind of had, those intuitive hits coming through, but I didn't really have anybody guiding me as to what it was or how to use it. So some of the situations were a little scary. So as I got older, especially after my son saw his first ghost, I decided to block everything. And I just said, nope, this doesn't exist for me, because I know how these experiences affected me as a kid, because some of them are pretty scary. And then I shut down and I just blocked everything, and got a little depressed because I was suppressing part of myself. Mm-hmm. And then eventually I found my Reiki Master Teacher and started Reiki. And then that totally changed how I view everything. So doing things like reading the Devil's Tarot cards weren't scary to me anymore, because people were always saying that that's opening doors and doing bad things, but it wasn't scary, and I had always been interested in doing it. So I signed up for Deborah Zakow's tarot class online and started studying the tarot, and she's like, "You were really good. You need to do this on YouTube." And I was like, "No, I can't do that." So there was a few of us in the class, Linda, Butterfly Readings, and Judy in the Skies. We were in class together, and we kind of just got booted onto YouTube and started doing readings. And then it just kind of, as I did it, it just became more and more, I just became more and more open, and I started taking some of Val's classes, Akashic Record class, mediumship class. I just finished the channeling class. So it's just it's all just kind of happened really fast, really fast.
Yeah, it's sometimes as you know, Val likes to, and like there's Deborah out there, and there's Ali Martin, and she's what
Hmm.
she do is, she gets you out there, and then she's like, okay, you're ready to go, and they encourage you, and it's such a community. And you're right, and
Yes.
that's how you and I met as well, because
Yep.
we had things like we were taking a course, which yeah, you are an amazing reader. The and so. I understand, like you said, when your son started seeing ghosts, as you did as a child, that you shut it down. And like you said, you started getting depressed in that. And I think
Hmm.
that is so true, is when you are suppressing your true calling, it does depress you. It really puts you into a funk. It's not I highly encourage people to follow if it's a little bit scary. Like Govinda with his tarot camp. He's a Christian
Hmm.
tarot reader, so he brings God and Jesus into it. So it's not as scary, and it's if you know that is your drive, and this is what you're meant to do. Knowing that there's other people like you who have suppressed it, but now you're following it, and now your energy is way different.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I am like I like when I first saw you, I went, "You are amazing! Like, why aren't you doing this?" And you're like, "No, I'm not ready yet." But like, you are absolutely amazing.
It's always easier to notice somebody else's gifts than
Yeah,
it is to like recognize your own. So you're like, oh, you're so amazing. How do you do that? But it's always harder to recognize it in yourself when you're
yeah,
doing readings. So, but this community has been, it's just been, I it's so amazing. My husband's just like, I'm so glad that you found people. I'm so glad that you found your friends, and you have people to talk to and stuff, because he doesn't practice or do anything. So it's just so amazing, and it's just helped me. It's helped my confidence, and it's helped me grow, and it's my intuition and stuff has just like tripled. It's crazy what comes through now.
yeah. It's because I mean, I've watched you grow. You've watched me grow.
Mhm.
It's I don't know. It's if you suppress it, it doesn't feel good. So you are a Reiki Master Teacher. So
Mhm.
do you have people in person that come and see you, or do you go to them, or can you do it online?
I haven't really been practicing on in-person clients. I used to have an aesthetics practice. I'm an esthetician, so I would incorporate that into my facial treatments. I would do Reiki or gemstone facials, but the pandemic, I kind of closed that down,
Yeah,
and I just never reopened. But I can do distance Reiki, of course. I am putting together my first class to teach Reiki, Reiki 1. I'm
yes,
in the process of putting that together because I haven't taught it on my own, but I would help my Reiki Master Teacher.
great.
We would do trade shows together. We would go to schools, and I would help her with her classes. So that was always so fun, getting together and experiencing, watching new Reiki students come in and get attuned and share their experiences. And there's always so much laughter, so many tears. It's such it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it sure is. I just wanted
Hmm.
to just do a quick shout out. Hi. So Lulu says, "Hey, hey," and during our conversation, Govinda was saying, "Always call upon the light," and that is also part about the
Hmm.
Reiki. Is that is when
Yep.
when we do Reiki, it is calling upon the light. And we would also like to say hi to Diane G. Um, so, hi, Diane. Thanks for coming. It's great to see you. And Pixie is here. And so, if you want a question answered, if you'd like a reading, put your question in with a Q and your question all in caps, please. I'll star them, and then we will start doing some readings. Um, so yeah, I'd like now. Do you incorporate like I do when I do my readings? I also bring in Reiki. Do you do the
Oh,
same? Like, do you bring that energy in?
yes. I always have whenever I'm doing this, like during a reading, I'm
Yeah,
always doing I'm always doing Reiki on myself. Like I'll just be doing this in the grocery store. Like whenever you see my hands like this, I'm giving myself I'm giving Reiki to myself. Um my readings, I never quite know where they're gonna go. Like I'll start with the cards and then you'll just see me staring off into space and I'm completely ignoring my cards and just getting channeled messages. So it just kind of depends on what comes through. But I'm always doing Reiki.
yeah, yeah. I find that's part of, and I also find because I also incorporate energy clearing. So
Hmm.
when I find that when somebody feels like they're stuck or whatever, sometimes I'll do a quick little because it's not it's obviously we have to have somebody's permission to be able to go in.
Hmm.
Some teachers have taught me that you can go in because it's with love, but I always ask for permission. I never
Yep.
go in. So when I'm doing readings, if I find like I feel some of the energy, I'll let the sitter know. I'll let the person who's asking. Um, Definitely. So, and I know that you do too. Like you've always said,
Hmm.
is it okay if I go in and do this? And I know that Diane G does the same thing as well if she's
Yeah.
working with the energy. I want to say hi to Maria's grateful. Hi, Maria. Thanks for coming
Hi.
in.
Yeah, it could be a little intrusive to just go into someone's energy and start, doing work on them. If they,
That's right.
especially if they don't, if they don't ask for it or give you permission, I find that it's a little bit unethical to do that.
Yeah. And so Maria's grateful is asking, I'm trying to put it up there. Sorry. What style of Reiki do you do?
I do the you're gonna put me on the spot. It's
Yeah.
Asui
Yeah.
Royo Reiki, yeah.
Yeah. I do too. That's how I was
Yeah,
taught. That's the one that I practice. And there are
yeah.
different masters that you can follow, but that is where I have been taught, and that is the lineage that I as well. So we have some questions. So I'm just going to read out who we have. We have CJ, we have Govinda, we have Stacy, we have Venus, we have Pixie, uh, with and we have Diane G. So is that it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Pixie and Diane G. And if anybody wants a question answered, please put it all in caps, and we're happy to uh, give a reading. Um, so, so what we're going to do today, guys, is I am going to be kind of doing the background, kind of what we did with Govinda yesterday. Um, and Sarah's going to do the reading first, and then I will do a reading after to go along with it. What cards are you using today, Sarah?
Today I have the Light Seers Tarot. And then I have my favorite tiny little Rider Waite deck because I just love the way it feels in my hands. And then
Yeah,
I have the Wild Souls Oracle cards that I'm working with. Those are the ones. And who knows, I might pull more. Depends depends on what comes. I want to point out Venus's question. I was told you can send Reiki to anything, your house, car, etc. Yes.
yes,
I especially with Reiki 2, when you learn the power symbols, I throw the Reiki power symbol all around. In my house, I'll put it in all the corners. I will put it on my front door. I'll do it to the car. Uh, you can do it on your food. You can send it anywhere. You can do Reiki on anything for sure.
yeah. And Govinda says, I love mini decks and how they feel in my hands. And
Yes, I love it.
yes,
I wish there was more because they're just so perfect. I just
you're
play with
gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to talk to Govinda. He knows where to find the smaller decks.
Oh, good, because I love the mini decks. Because sometimes, especially if you're Judy and I were on for 2 hours the other day, and my hand, like the next day from shuffling, I was like, I can't move my hand because
Yeah.
it's kind of hard after a while. Yeah, I love the mini decks. They're so fun.
Yeah. Okay, so today I'm going to be going from the animal spirit, but call it Baron Reed. I'm also I always go with whatever spirit's telling me to do. Return of spirit. These are the ones that just have one word. Then I also use the oracle cards from the Cancerian channel. And these are the beautiful beach ones they're actually from Greece. And then the Tarot Grand Lux from Ciro Marsetti, and his beautiful artwork. It's just spectacular. And so I want to say hi to Jax. Hi, Jax. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Jax. Hi, Millie.
Okay, and we have Lori. We also have you, Star. Thank you. And hi, Millie. Thanks for coming in. If once again, if you have a question, but why don't we start with Venus? Oh, I have Venus. So let me go back to who I have to start. So it was CJ who we had.
Ooh, Dax is making tacos.
Oh, yum.
What do I need to know right now?
Okay. Thanks, Jax. I've got you. Hi, Akila. She's here too. Wow. We have a powerhouse of people here.
So many wonderful readers.
Yeah. So everybody, if you have a channel, if you can post them in the chat. Well, the readers in this room are top notch. I've got you, Lulu.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think CJ, are you going through a life review right now? I feel like you're going through a life review, maybe going through looking at the past, kind of, but not a negative way, because all these cards are so wonderful. Like almost like I'm getting that childhood, like that nostalgia feeling, like when you think about a memory and it just gives you those warm and cozy feelings. I have the Page of Wands. So this is showing me that there's like a feeling of newness, a new energy coming through after, with the Judgment card, after this kind of this nostalgic feeling that you're going through. And then with the Two of Cups, I think there's going to be a rekindlance of a friendship. Not necessarily a romantic friendship, but just a friendship, someone that you really get along with, someone that you really are kind of like a kindred spirit coming through. And with the Four of Wands, it's going to be a time of celebration, and it's going to be a very stable friendship. I think it's going to be a really good, I don't want to say influence. I guess that's the only word that's coming through. Like a really good influence on you. It's going to move you forward towards those goals.
Yes, that is fabulous. Yeah. So CJ's saying that she's on a break from work right now. So that is probably the nostalgia of, not being there. And it's like, but so CJ, you have a new opportunity. That is fantastic. And I love this. This is with the shell in the hand, that tells me that, I love the shells because, when you have the little crabs or the sea animals in there, like they can take that shell and they can move house anywhere. So this is, this is saying that right now you're taking a break from work. You're going to have new opportunities, and you're going to have a lot more joy that's going to be coming in. It's a wonderful energy that's coming in. And October, I felt September was really quite dreaded, and the beginning of October was really quite dreading and quite heavy. But now things are going to be lifting. I'm feeling that energy. the other morning I woke up and I instead of dread, I was so optimistic, and I thought something's changed.
Mhm.
And then CJ, you get the lion, which is gracious of spirit. So knowing that the energy and the strength that you hold that strength. You are the one who's going to be leading yourself into um, new opportunities. You're going to see it. And you're going to be very graceful. And that is why the opportunity is going to be open up to you. It's not coming in as a bravado way. You're actually coming in with this gentleness. So that everything is going to be coming lighter, and it is happier, more joyful. So let us know, keep the joy, and absolutely, yeah, something has changed within me is from Diane G. Yeah, everything, it just all of a sudden, I think it was one day last week, I think it was Thursday, click, and I
Mhm.
was like, what is this? What is this energy? And so, CJ, I feel that is coming for you as well. So, um,
Very optimistic feeling I have. Very
yeah,
optimistic. And I got the butterfly, which is evolution. So yeah, this when I pulled my cards, I just felt uplifted.
yeah, I'm feeling that you're breaking from
Hmm.
the old, and you're breaking that chrysalis that the caterpillar is in, and you're becoming into the butterfly. So I want to thank everybody who's posting everyone's channel. Please hit the subscribe buttons to everybody here. Everybody's channel here is like, I follow, I think everybody there. It's everybody has like amazing gifts. Um, and if you're slow on getting your YouTube going, it'll definitely, things are changing. So CJ, definitely things are changing for you, and for
Hmm.
the better, for the lighter, for the
Yeah.
happier. And I think it's going to be going across for everybody. Um, so now let's go over to our next one. So thank you, CJ, for allowing us
Thank you.
to do a reading for you. And now we have da 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 Govinda. Yay! How is the rest of this month going for me, please?
I don't know. The reading I had yesterday was just I was telling Donna Marie before we started that you described how my readings and how everything comes through better than I could have. So I made my husband watch the portion because I was like, this is exactly what it is. This is exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
yeah. Govinda is absolutely an amazing reader. Usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday mornings. And I actually tune in the morning. It kind of sets my day. Like I listen, and I hear the joy for other people. So yeah. So I will stop talking, and I will let you do the reading. Sorry, Sarah. Yakking away today.
The rest of the month, I I have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. So there's just a lot of positive energy coming through, like happy times, um, feeling, I'm getting this feeling of protection coming through. There's protection coming um, through the angels. Yeah, there's just the 9 of Pentacles is just standing out to me, and it's telling me that the rest of the month is going to be very creative. I don't know why, because Nine of Pentacles usually isn't a creative card for me, but there's going to be some spark of creativity coming through. There's going to be a journey that you are going on. A project that you're starting is going to take fire. Like it's going to like take off like really fast. Things are going to happen for you. So whatever you're working on, whatever project you're doing, it's going to, you have the vision to make it happen, and it's going to happen swiftly. I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting.
I think that is spot on for him. And Govinda, I have that you need a little bit of alone time. So remember to take some time down, look after yourself, take a little, just so you can get those messages, especially when a lot of things are happening, because you have happy success, which I absolutely love this. And then you got the frog spirit, which is clear out the clutter. And I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Govinda. I think it does. Clear out the clutter, get rid of the old that you no longer need, because, this is a time of purging and releasing the old. And then you have the dragonfly spirit, which is truth transcends illusion. And as you know, when you follow the truth, it's that joy in your heart that you're feeling, and that will transcend any illusions or any, I'm going to say, any BS that's going on. You're going to be able to see right through it, and it won't be, it's already decluttering. Yeah, so it's decluttering because you have new things that are coming. And if you're getting that message that something isn't right, how to decipher the truth and remove the illusions. So Govinda, I know this is coming for you. Happy success. And just remember that a little bit of alone time, because there's, as things get really chaotic, sometimes you just need to quieten the mind for a little bit.
Things are going to happen fast, really fast. I just keep it's just going like this. It's going to happen really fast.
Yeah.
So take that alone time now.
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to say, like at the beginning of the month and last month. It was like it was slow moving. Everything was like halted. Nothing was going forward. And it was like, how the Mercury retrograde is almost like, oh, now we're going backwards. We're not going ahead. It seems like a door opened up.
Yes.
And creativity definitely coming with how I'm progressing. Yeah. Govinda, you are so creative. You're, yeah, I love the pace. Fast is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hang on to your horses, because here it comes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and just to remind everybody, please make sure that you post your channels. Don't forget to go over to Sarah's channel, hit the subscribe, hit the like. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate everyone coming in. And let's go to our next. So thank you so much, Govinda. I know it's late, so we really appreciate you coming in. Thank you. And now we have Stacy. And Stacy's question is, should I move? Oh, and Govinda says, so spot on, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah. So Stacy, should Stacy move? Oh, Jax, I think once you get going, I think you're going to just take off as well. Jax, who's Mangled Unicorn, is saying, started a channel, but not woo-woo. I'm scared. So it's gaming for now. Okay, for Stacy 360. Should I move?
I got a no, and so I decided to ask my pendulum. And it says no. And then I asked, is it the right time? It's just not the right time, is what I got. Because the first card I pulled out was the Hermit. The Hermit was reversed, so are you feeling isolated where you're at? Is that maybe the reason you want to move? Like you want to move on to like coming out of that feeling of isolation? Because following that is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands does indicate progress moving forward. I just want to make sure that if you do move, you move for the right reasons, is what it's telling me. Don't move out of, I have the Six of Cups reversed. So don't move out of don't move out of your feelings, if that makes sense. Move using your brain and with your good judgment. Don't move because you're maybe feeling isolated. Make sure that you think it through thoroughly, is what I'm getting.
When you said Six of Cups, that's what came up as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the nostalgia. That is thinking back and where was I comfortable before? And I also got the brown bear spirit, and that is take time out. So it's to slow down a bit, wait a bit. I think you will be moving, but I think the timing is not right. It's just take out a little bit of time right now. And I did a private reading for Stacy, and April actually came up for that time, and I'm still getting April. Especially if you look at this child on the swing, that reminds me of the summertime when you're out and about. So I do believe that is the timing. It's not saying you're not going to. It's just saying the timing's just not on. And then you also got abundance. Mm-hmm. So abundance is also it's not necessarily finances, but it is money. It is stability, and it's wealth. So I think you are actually going to get a little bit more stability before you go. I think that's what's going to happen. I think things are going to be changing a lot, and you're going to wait for that, for when the stability's there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and also Stacy thinks she should wait as well.
Yeah, I keep hearing "don't be hasty," like over and over in my head.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And hi, Darlene, nice to see you. And she has a question as well. I have you starred, Darlene. Thanks for coming in. Stacy, thank you so much. That was it's always a pleasure to read for you. And I was going to ask you, Sara, do you do personal readings?
I haven't. Haven't allowed myself to yet. I do personal readings. I just have not taken that step to put anything together yet. And it's just because I'm my own roadblock. but I do them. I have a web page and everything. I just haven't published it. I keep holding myself.
Yeah. I have also on mine, I also do personal readings. It's a one-on-one. I actually get you up on camera. We tape it, but it's a private, and then you have a year that you can go back to it and re-listen, and it's yours only. So thank you so much, Stacy. Let us know. I'm really curious, Stacy. You've got my you know how to contact me. So, let me know how you're doing, because I'm really looking forward to hearing what's going on. Yeah. So next we have Venus.
Venus. Hi, Venus.
And Venus says, and thank you both. Hugs to you both. Thank you, Stacy. Hugs right back at you. Yeah, my gut says wait. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Go with that. Always go with that gut intuition. Venus, may I have a career reading? I currently and always and always laugh out loud work 3 jobs, 2 for myself and 1 is working for an agency. Looking to only work 1 to 2. Okay. Hi, Venus. Yeah, Venus is here. That's wonderful. Career reading. What messages do you have for Venus in regards to career reading?
I can definitely see the stress that it's giving you. I have the Tower and the World reversed. I can definitely see that this work situation is causing you to feel exhausted and tired, and that's what came through like right away. Let's see. I'm gonna ask. I'm asking now if there's something in the works to where you can just go down to a 1 or 2. I just keep getting a lot of strong emotions coming through. Is one of these jobs a negative environment? Because I just keep getting a lot of worked until 10 p.m. last night. Then, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of stress coming through on all my cards. Let me try a different deck. Because I got anger and I got focus, but trying to...
Yeah, Venus is saying worked until 10 last night, then be at it again at 8 this morning. So yeah, that's exhaustion.
Yes.
1 is very stressful, she says. So she's giving you that confirmation. Yeah.
So I get, when I ask the question, is there something on the horizon? I have the Ace of Wands, which is new energy, new focus, new events coming through. So there is something, a new energy shift coming through. But I have the Empress and the Hierophant. So what I'm getting from this is there's somebody out there that you look up to that is going to be able to help you and guide you to find a stable situation where you only have to do 1 or 2 jobs. So it's just a matter of looking in your group of people around you and finding that person who you really look up to, or that is someone that's helpful in one of your jobs, someone that is a good teacher, and that's where you'll find your answer. That's what I got, Donna Marie.
Okay. So and she's like, wow, yeah. So Venus, what I'm picking up for you is you leader. So that means you have a leader around you or that mentor, and you will be leading the pack. You will be self-made. It'll be something that you, after you start going with your mentor and somebody leading you and showing you the way. And that's how I'm picking up the leader. It's not necessarily that you're the leader right now, but somebody is going to lead you in the right path. And then you have abundance. So that is that you can narrow it down to 1 to 2. I see that it's going to narrow down to 1. This is what I'm showing, but it's not yet right now. It is coming. So I would give it 4 to 6 months where you're going to be showing that. So Venus is saying thank you, Sarah. And then you got elephant spirit. So learn from the past. So make sure that any errors that you made before or anything that didn't work well for you, and somebody says, oh no, it won't be the same, just go with your gut, learn from the past, and have that confidence. That confidence is that is what's going to lead you and get you to that door to open. And I really feel that it's okay. So it's hard because two of my jobs are clients I've had for over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So
I keep hearing retiring for some reason. I don't know if you know someone who's retiring.
Yeah. Or it could be that somebody is retiring and that's where you're stepping into, Venus. So look for somebody who's older that's going to leave the business.
Yeah. You might be inheriting a business or something like that. That's kind of what I was getting especially when you pulled out that elephant.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
that's a really beautiful card.
Yeah, that is. And the elephants, like, they never forget and they always keep that, it's, they're a herd animal as well. So they keep their family together. So that is, you may be taking your old clients and bringing them into your new as well. You might be blending them. So then they just come to you instead of you running out to them. They will now come to you in that one position. You might be able to blend it somehow. But I'm seeing blending. I'm seeing that you are you're taking this and you're taking this and you're going to bring it together, and I see it just funneling down, and then it's just going to be. Then you have that cornucopia just opening up for you. So Venus, give it 4 to 6 months. Right now, there's a lot of unrest with what's going on. So things are going to be changing, and things are going to open up for people. So we wish you the best. Do you have anything more for Venus? Any more messages?
Nope. I just keep seeing an older woman. I don't know. An older woman maybe coming through. Yeah.
Okay, that is awesome. So look for the one that's going to be retiring. That's who you want to buddy up with. Learn as much as you can from them. Pick their brain. Mm-hmm. That is the past. That's what's coming from the past. Learn from the past and remember what happened. So that is absolutely, let them be your mentor, because they will teach you. Yeah. They will teach you. They will teach you the way, and they will, and I do believe, yeah. Yes, you can, Crystal, Candace. You can ask a question if you can put it Q and all in caps, and then we will star you and add you. So, thank you so much, Venus. We wish you the best. Keep us notified of what's going on with you, because we would love to hear any updates. And so the next one is Pixie. And the company I work for is struggling. How much longer do you see me working? Thank you. Are you planning on retiring early, Pixie? And the one with dementia, oh, okay, yeah, Venus, thank you. You are very welcome, and she says thank you both. So, Venus, you might be actually, going back to Venus, you might be actually having a brick and mortar, like office or somewhere where people come to see you. Instead of you going out to them, they're going to be coming in to see you. I see that happening for you, because there's going to be more of a call, and you won't be able to run out to everybody. They will have to come to you. So it might be that they have a care worker who brings them to you, because you're going to specialize. So you're going to be the one that you actually have something, and you're going to teach others. Oh, okay. So, all right. That's what she wants. Wonderful. So Pixie is saying that, no, I'm about 70, but still want to work. Okay, you still want to work, but the company that you are working for is struggling. How much longer do you see me working? Thank you. Okay, awesome, Venus. Okay, so let me get the energy cleared, and let's Pixie.
I got 5 years.
And I got yes.
Yeah, I got 5 years. Do you feel I see the struggle that your work is having. I see I have the 10 of wands and the 9 of swords. So I see the burden and the worry that's coming through. So you pull one more card. Okay, these 3 just kind of came out. I see I have the Justice card and the 2 of Pentacles. So I do see things balancing out eventually. I see a balance happening, and then some generosity coming through. I'm not exactly sure why they're showing me that, but I do see the struggle here, but I also see a really positive outcome coming in. Hopefully, maybe the company, if they're struggling financially, they might have an investor or something that's going to help you. Yes. I feel like I have to apologize to everybody for that.
No.
But
I do except for tariffs.
I know, but I feel like I can sense the struggle, but I do feel like there's something, and I'm really feeling strongly like there's going to be someone that comes in and kind of helps your business out, your workplace out financially, if that's where you're struggling, or in some way that's going to benefit everybody. That's what I'm getting.
And so with that, I also have let go along with yes, you will be there. Let go of any of that negativity and the stress that it puts you through, worrying about the tariffs and that, because those are going to dissipate. Those are, it's kind of knocked everybody to their knees right now, but things are going to be changing. And then you have change of mind. So there's going to be a change of mind about those tariffs, and they're going to be lifted at one point, because it is not just affecting just one country, it's affecting worldwide. And, there's going to be other ways, there's going to be ways around, there's going to be a lot of unrest, I think. And and then just manifest the positive. Manifest it, write it down, and same with you also, Venus, do the same thing, manifest. So this is, when I really want to manifest something, I will go stand outside in the grass, I'll get into my bare feet, and I center myself, I take those big deep breaths, I get centered into earth, and I really feel that I'm grounded. And then I say it out loud, and I say, this is what I want. I want this to happen for the highest good of all. Now, you can't particularly say, I want somebody to be taken out, or I want, it's whatever is for my highest good, and that nobody gets hurt, and it doesn't step on somebody's toes or their energy. And when you do that, then and you just allow it to happen, and then it comes. And I've done this with a few people, and they've wanted to manifest things, and I've brought people out to the grass, and I said, okay, now say it out loud, because once you say it out loud, it's out there and the universe is hearing it. Mm-hmm. So we're all going to just pray that the tariffs get lifted, and that nothing will ever go back to the way it once was. We're never going back to how things used to be. but we're going to learn to maneuver and get through and find ways that work even better. So it is going to work out for the better. So Pixie, the company, I do feel it will survive. It's just a
Yeah, me
hiccup.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just seeing if I have anything else coming through. And it's saying you've got to release. It's like I can feel the tightness kind of in your chest a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I want to take a deep breath out, like, oh, let it go. So if you're holding it there, just let that go, because I'm picking up that it's almost like you're holding your breath waiting for
I've been holding my breath this whole time.
it. Okay. Breathe. Everybody take a breath. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pixie. Thank you. We're here, and we just want everybody to, just persevere, hang on, because it's changing. And that, I think, is what lifted in October, just last week. I think that is part of what's lifting. So, yeah, disconnect your shoulders from your ears, as Jack says.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Just go click. So, and Pixie says, that's crazy. My chest is really tight.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's like, thanks. But she says, oh, you're good. And like, I could feel it, like literally how tight your chest was. And it's like, it's like when you feel somebody's energy like that, it's like, oh, I just want to come and hug you, because it's like, oh, and I just want to help you breathe. So, we feel it, and we wish you luck. Please let us know. I would love to hear how it works out for you. Really looking forward to hearing the good news, because I know good stuff is coming for you, Pixie. Yeah, and you're going to be there a while yet, and you're going to find that you really love it. Like the energy's going to shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have Diane G, the Kumo Observer. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Diane G, do you have a question? Did I miss it? I think we will see. Okay, so let's do a reading for Diane G, because she does so many healings and clearings for a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. So I would love to just do a reading for Diane. And Diane, you are worthy. So if you ever doubt what you're doing, you are amazing at what you do. You help so many people. You are worthy, and things are shifting for you. So things are going to be getting better. You're going to have more recognition. I see that you are going. It's not promotions as if somebody is going to give you a promotion. You are going to be more recognized, and that is a promotion that's in a way, it's more recognition. You're getting out there. People are going to notice you more. That is what I have for Diane G.
I got a very balanced. I pulled the Two of Pentacles, and I just got a very balanced feeling. And I pulled two court cards, a king and a knight, and I feel like these are guides coming through in some form that are going to be there to help you. And when you were talking about someone coming through and helping her out, I was staring right at those two cards. So I definitely feel that there's a strong possibility that she might be teaming up with someone else. Something might be coming through, but it's very balanced, and it's going to be a very nurturing situation. And I've got the butterfly again, which is the evolution card. So just, I see you moving forward, expanding, growing. But also I got the turkey card, which is grounding. And she does have that balanced energy, being able to evolve, but stay grounded and stay in control and stay, I don't know, everything that she says just makes perfect sense. That's what's coming through. It's just like truth coming through.
Yeah. Yes. Hi everybody. Yes, it's still time for, hi Sue, Toffee, good to see you. Yes, there is still time for readings. And hi Spiritual Alchemy.
Hi, Julianne.
And we also have for Diane G is hydrate and meditate. Now, she always reminds me to drink more water. So I don't know if that's just her giving us a message back, like make sure we're drinking water. So
Diane, drink water.
Still here.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know that there's a message here for you.
I just feel a lot of healing energy coming through, and I can't even put it to words what I'm feeling. Like yes. I can't express it other than that balanced, grounding, healing. I don't know. I can't find the right words. They're not coming through, but I can just feel it. It's almost like it's like safety.
Yes. Yeah. It's she's got that energy. Yeah. She's very protected. So thank you so much, Diane G, for everything that you do for everybody out there. You are phenomenal with what you do. And now we have Lori. Am I on the right path? And Spiritual Alchemy, I have your question. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so for Lori.
I keep hearing yep. But let's see what the cards say. She says, psst, it's Julianne.
Yeah, hi Julianne. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. If you have your channel, please post it.
So I am getting that, yes, you are on the right path. You are on the right path. You do have the experience needed to be on the right path. I pulled the Great Teacher. And I have the Elder card too. As long as you can move past those patterns, those like kind of, I see a circle spinning and I see you running in it, but you have the ability to escape. So as long as you're not repeating patterns that you know you shouldn't be, you're definitely on the right path. And you're going to be very well nurtured on this path because I have Mother Earth in the end. But I just make sure that you're assessing the situation from time to time to make sure that the path stays. What they're telling me is make sure the path is free of rocks and stones so you don't trip along the way.
Yeah. And are you on the right path? So right away I've got, are you kidding me? You are on the right path. I don't think this can get any clearer for you. You are on the right path. No doubt about it. So it says travel. So travel down that path. Get yourself going, definitely. And you have travel, and then it's up to you, and you be a leader. You take yourself where you want to go. You lead yourself because that is your path. You know where you're going, and you are on the right path, and keep following it. So Lori, it really can't get any more blatant than that.
Yeah.
And that card came flying out. So your guides are saying definitely
Confirmation.
you are. Yeah, confirmation for sure, 100%. So okay, so thank you so much, Lori. You are on the right path, and it is going to get better and better. Um, I can feel that. It's almost like this joy and this really lighthearted and like when it's your passion. It's what you're following is your passion, and it's going to also branch off to different things. You're starting this way, but you've got other pathways and other avenues that you're going to go as well. And I see that right now you're kind of doing the trunk of the tree, and then you're going to branch off and do other things as well. So it's not just going to be one thing. It's going to grow and prosper. So thank you. I hope that helps, Lori. Thank you. And next we have Jax. Oops. Sorry, Jax, I just lost you there, and I just go back to find you. I just dropped the question. So where is Jax? Pixie. Sorry, I'm just going back to Jax. Sorry about that, guys.
She said, "General is fine. I trust the journey."
Okay, general is fine. Okay, thank you. And I'm just going to take Lori off. General, okay. So this is for Jax. Oh, how come I don't have Lori off? So let me see if I can find Jax. So we can just chat along as I'm, there we go. I'm just about there. And we are, sorry guys, I'm not very good at this while I'm trying to scroll quickly. There we go, I got that one. And so it should be here. There we go. Okay, so we have, I'll take a general if there's time. Yes, there is, Jax, you bet. Okay.
I feel like there was some tension, maybe some tension in the family. I don't know if it was maybe over money or over just some tension happening in the family. I don't know if you're part of it, or if it's other people in the family that are kind of causing this tension. But I feel like I have, because I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so that's telling me that there's tension coming through. But I have, on the opposite side of that, I have the Devil reversed and the Moon reversed. So whatever is going on is coming to an end, and secrets will be revealed coming forward. So if there was anything going on, it's coming to a head. But whatever has been happening has made you kind of feel like you have to hold on and protect yourself and kind of stay guarded a little bit. But I see that coming to a head is just what I keep getting. Whatever's going on, there will be resolution soon. And then I have trust in the unknown. So just have faith that everything is going to work out. And everything is going to work out in your favor is what is coming through. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, so I can't win if I stay calm, cool, and composed. I can, yeah. So with that, Jax, I also have a few months from now, don't settle and stop overthinking it. So you might be ruminating about it quite a bit, and it might just be in your head. Like when you wake up in the morning, you can't get it out of your out of your mind, or it just keeps coming up. So within a few months from now, it will settle. It will. You won't have to be thinking about it all the time. Um, so let that go. And then you also got the peacock spirit, which is let it shine. So shine, be yourself. You don't worry about what other people are thinking or what their thoughts are. You be you, and that's what's going to win over everything else. Is that you are there. You're show yourself. Don't be afraid to show who you are, because you're going to be the one who's calm, cool, and collected. And um, yeah, and the funny thing is that yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be okay. Yeah, and that is your intuition letting you know in a few months from now. But don't settle. Don't, if it doesn't fit right with you, don't settle. Then you got the Eight of Cups, which means that you are moving on to other pathways, and you're going more on a spiritual path. It's not necessarily about the money, and you're not worried any longer about the emotions of somebody else. It's you. That's not going to be your concern anymore. You're letting that go. And then you have the King or the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is new opportunities coming in. And this is a business opportunities, or this is just new opportunities coming your way that have the potential for a lot of growth. So you will be moving forward, and it will be very beneficial to you. So that's what I have for you, Jax. And I just wanted to say we have a couple more people in, and Donna Marie and Sarah and Jax, good day. Oh my God, hello. Okay, so Sue Toffee's saying hi to everybody. So let's just see. And Jax is saying, this is so excellent. Thank you, Donna Marie and Sarah. You are welcome. I'm nervous for tomorrow, but excited. I surrender to the universe versus out. Remember, and just out to the universe that it's for your highest good, and it is. Even if you get a bit of bad news, which I'm not expecting for you at all, I'm expecting that you're going to have good news. But if it is, it's just because it's pushing you onto a new path, and that pathway was already showing that you are letting go of the past. You're letting go of that old path because you don't. That's not who you are, and you're growing, and you're getting into a much happier place. So I can't wait to actually hear what happens. Let us know what happens. I'm really curious.
Yeah, and don't be. I think there's a surprise, like with when I keep flashing at the moon reverse secrets revealed. I think something might be a little bit surprising coming through. Not like in a just like a whoa, I didn't see that coming, or a whoa, that just like a surprise coming through.
Yeah, and she's saying a full circle thing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and so just so you know, Diane G is back. Hi, Diane. I'm glad you're back. So she says she found I do have a new dragon guide that popped in yesterday. So wow, like
what did she say?
She found it. I do have a new dragon guide that popped in yesterday. Oh. So as we were saying that new things will be happening. So Diane, I hope you find your reading, because you'll have to either re-listen or scroll back, because they're talking about dragons and that kind of stuff. So great readings. And Jax, thank you so much for allowing us to read for you today. And so we've done Lori. And yes, Lori is on the right path. And now so I'm just going to read out who we have. So next is I Am Lulu. Then we have Darlene. Then we have Crystal Candace. And then we have Butterfly Readings. And we have Sue Toffee and Spiritual Alchemy. And that will be our list. And wow, we're already an hour 10 in. So I am Lulu. Are you here? Oh, and she's also Opal Empress Tarot. And she also has a YouTube channel. And go check her out. She's just starting out on it. Uh, Tacos are done. Oh, come on by, anyone. Thanks, Jax. Yeah, right. Yeah, Jax is making tacos. So, okay, I am Lulu. I've been having dreams lately. This is new to me. Is this a solid sign of my third eye opening for me? Yeah, and she's here.
Are these dreams during the day or are they at night?
And thanks,
I keep
Diane.
seeing
Diane just posted her.
daydreams.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lulu, are these during the night or are they throughout the day that you're having these dreams?
Early morning between 3 and 5. Are these dreams scaring you? I don't know why I have to ask that, but I do.
Okay.
I'm getting conflicting cards. That's why I was asking if these dreams are scaring. Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah.
Because the cards coming through, they're not making sense.
Okay, so I have nostalgia and destiny, so that doesn't make sense to me either.
I got
And
the
then
6
again,
of Cups.
yeah.
So nostalgia. Yeah, okay. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I just got that. I don't know. Are you getting this feeling like someone's reaching out to her
Yeah.
from her past? Like it could be she's probably delving into mediumship in her dreams is kind of what I'm getting. But it's
I
kind of like it's confusing. Like the person reaching out is confused.
so and that's the thing. I have been saying to her to Lulu that she's a true gifted medium. She's got that natural ability and she's very, very good. And so she says, I've been communicating with my guides like crazy, asking for dreams, and now they're finally happening. So they just don't always make sense. No, they're going to be sick. There's going to be signs.
Yeah.
And you have to figure out what those signs mean. Because to one person, a red hat would be like a celebration, and another person, a red hat might be depression and sadness and anger, and like because it connects in different ways. So you have to know what those symbols and those signs mean. Yes, yeah. She says that's okay because neither are my dreams. So her dreams aren't making sense. So she's wondering what they are. So yes, I do believe that somebody is, and it's nostalgia, and I think it's somebody exactly from your past is trying to reach out to you in your dreams. And once again, Lulu, you got destined. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to do the other cards, and if mediumship comes in, these are the cards. So I'm going to shuffle them.
I feel like whoever is reaching out doesn't know how to do it. They're just learning how to connect, and it's coming in garbled and jumbled. I've never gotten that before.
It's return of spirit. So I'm thinking this is one of her guides. This is somebody who's crossed over, who is coming back. And and that was at the bottom of the deck, by the way, Lulu. So that is the return of spirit. So it is nostalgia. It is from your past.
That makes this card I pulled make sense. It says learn from spiritual experience.
Yeah. And I think now this is what I'm picking up. So they're fairly new spirit. Well, Lulu, I think actually this is somebody from your past, and I think you had the gift before, and I think you put a block up, and that you put that block up because when you were little, people told you not to talk about it, or you were told no, you can't talk about it because it makes other people uncomfortable, or it was going to make someone sad, or it wasn't. They weren't telling you not, and it was almost like they didn't believe you, so you shut it down. You have to open that door again, and so you can start working on that. Like, show me the block, and start working that through. I do believe, yes, you do have. And then Millie is saying, Sarah, I wonder if that's that they are saying I've never gotten that before.
I think when I said it's confusing, like it's just garbled.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I've never gotten like garbled. Like it's almost like a blob, like blah, 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 like they're trying to come through. It's hard to describe what I'm seeing, but
Yeah. Okay, and it scared Lulu. So that is, and so that blob going, it's like, okay, I don't want to come and scare you. I'm going to come in and I'm just going to be like putty, right? Like, you show me what you want to see, and I will show it to you so it doesn't scare you.
yes, ask before you go to sleep at night. This is what you need to do. Ask your guides. Ask for them to give you clear, concise dreams. Let them know that you're not understanding what's coming through and they need to be more specific. And so you can understand the message, because it would benefit you and who's trying to come through.
Yeah, so yeah, I think this guy, but I think it's, yeah, and if it scared you, I think you shut it down. You said, "Oh, I don't want to see this," or I don't. It made you uncomfortable. So then, when you say, "Please go away," they actually go away. So, and I had an unexplainable, irrational fear of my closet as a child.
Me
So
too. Even as an adult, I wouldn't sleep with my closet open. That's because I woke up one day and my Cabbage Patch kid was sitting on my chest, like sitting upright on my chest. And I was like, nope. I was about 9 years old when that happened. And closets scared me too.
yeah, yeah. So, and Opal Empress, you have a natural ability. So that I think the messages are coming through, and I think it's one of your old spirit guides or one of your old connections, and I do believe it is mediumship that's coming through.
Yeah.
I still don't sleep with my closet door open. It's always closed. It has to be closed, even if it's slightly open. I'll get out of bed and shut it. but
No, that's not an irrational fear. As an adult, you're told that's an irrational fear, but it's a legitimate fear from experience you experienced as a child that you didn't have anybody to talk to about it. So it's from actual experiences that you've had, and you carry those through to adulthood, and they creep in the back of your mind, and when something happens, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Lou is one of the other ones that is just starting to really blossom, and her abilities are starting to really grow. And I think that was a block that was put up. And I think once you get that block cleared, I think once that block is cleared from the fear of when you were a child, yeah. And then once you clear that, then it'll come through. So Millie's saying, so when I was 5 or so, I was playing in my parents' closet. Dad was on the bed watching TV. I saw Spider-Man in the closet. I swear they thought I was nuts. Yeah, see? Like, and spirit will come to a child to not scare them.
Yeah.
They try not to scare the kids. If it's a true guide and if a guide scares you or a past person scares you, and if you ask them not to do that anymore, they will not show again. So now, especially with Lulu, you're opening up now. So now they're starting to show themselves. So keep us posted. So now we have Darlene. And Darlene, are you here? So yeah, thank you, Opal Empress or Lulu. That is her channel. Go check it out. Go subscribe. She's starting up her channel, so check it out. So Darlene says, I've had a lot of change lately. What's next? More change. And Opal Empress says, thank you so much. Oh, and Darlene says, I'm listening and loving the messages.
That was Opal Empress. Your reading was quite fun for me. It was definitely a different one. I actually got a kick out of it. The googly, the weird squiggly. I don't know.
Yeah, and because you can relate to that mediumship and being able to feel the energy and to know when you see spirit, and that is Lulu's natural gift. That is her. That is what I say is her superpower. Yeah.
I keep hearing rest for Darlene, but let's see what the cards say.
For Darlene, yeah. Hey,
hi, Janet.
Great to see you. And Opal Empress says, well, that's me. Always happy to confuse people. Okay, so Darlene. Okay. So.
Okay. A lot of change lately. I can see that you've had a lot of change lately. A lot of, I feel like there's been a lot of conversations happening, a lot of talk that's been a little bit confusing coming through. And then I have the 7 of Cups where there's just a lot of options, just like too much, where it's almost overwhelming. And then when I said rest, I'm looking at the full card, and now it's making sense because it's coming through like you don't like rest, but you're just kind of like, you just want to shut your brain off. Kind of what I'm thinking. Like there was like a lot going on, like a lot of people talking at you, a lot of decisions, a lot of choices, but you just kind of like, you just want to stare at the wall for like 10 minutes and not think about anything. It's kind of the feeling that I was getting. And then, but I have the Sun for the overall outcome of the situation. So whatever happens, whatever the change has been, it's for the better. I feel like it's for the better. But yeah, I really do get that feeling of you just kind of want to sit there and just like zone out and not use your brain. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But everything else, it's going to be for the better. What did you get, Donna Marie?
I got love. So, yeah. Darlene says yes. I don't know what rest is, and I can vouch for her. She does not. So, Darlene, you got love, and you know who that message is from. You know that somebody's sending you love, and you are to start writing. So, write. So, and I know you probably, you're writing lists. You're writing things down. You are starting to make plans, and I think you should start writing a bit of a story. And then you got the 3 of Wands coming in. So your hard work is starting to pay off, and the ships are going to be coming in, and you are going to know your path very soon. You are on a fork in the road, and you are now making the decision of where you're going. I got 4 cards came out for you. So then you've got the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is that you are organizing and you are making decisions, and you are and you know what this is, the about dealing with money, and and it's taking care of business with it, and then sending it out where it's supposed to go. And I swear you can't make this stuff up because I know what she's going through. Then you have the Knight of Cups, which is an emotional offer, and that is, you are doing everything from love, and that you are actually there for the better of all, and that offer of love and support is all around you. And then you have the Four of Cups, and you have opportunities in front of you, but something out of the blue is going to be coming for you, and I think you're going to be surprised. And that is going to be a message from somebody who's passed over, and they're with me right now. I can feel them, and you can feel them too. So if you're coughing, you know it's her. She is going to make sure that something gets offered to you. She is going to be working behind the scenes for you, and she's going to move things to have things go in your way. And she's sending you love. And you're gonna find a note, you're gonna find a letter, you're gonna find something from her for you. I'm feeling that there is something that she's got a message directly for you. So that is, I'm just checking to see if she said anything further. So Darlene, that is for you. Do you have anything further for Darlene?
When you were talking about writing, the first thing I saw when I pulled my cards down was a lot of words on paper. That's the first thing that came to me. A lot of words on paper. So I concur with the writing. And when you said that, I was like, oh yeah. That's what that meant.
And lists, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, and it's the to-do list, the honey to-do list, the 600 things I have to do, and and that's why the rest, because the Fool, before you start that next step, because it's kind of the eye of the storm right now. It's gotten calm for a minute, but then it's just gonna hit again. So I felt her the moment you held up the card. This makes me feel so much better. Thank you, ladies. Oh, you're welcome. I know she's just. Oh, yay! Julie just subbed to Opal Empress's channel. Yay! So we're trying to build everybody's channel. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Sarah's channel. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody here. Amazing readers, amazing, talented people, absolutely talented people. So supporting each other is kind of what we do. So I'm just going to let you know who we have for the next reads. If I know we had people here. If I've missed you,
bye,
please
Millie.
let us know. So Crystal Candace is next. Then we have Butterfly Readings, Linda. We have Sue Toffee and Spiritual Alchemy. So if I've missed anybody, and Julie, if you want a reading, please put it all in caps with a Q, and I'll star you, and we'll get you in for a reading. Ladies, I have to go. Love you all. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, Millie. Very much appreciated that you were here and joined us today. Thank you so much. And Crystal Candace is here. So her question is my ex Nixon finally realizing that his stubbornness and unaccountability is what caused us going to court, or does he not even care?
Okay. That's what I got. That's what I just felt like I needed to do. Oh,
yeah. I don't really care.
What the cards say. Well, I definitely feel that there's a weakness of character coming through with this individual. A weakness of character. So I can't 100% answer the question if that this individual realized, because I can't read his energy necessarily, but I do feel like there's a weakness of character coming through, and I feel like you're in for a big disappointment. That's what I felt there. I feel like you're going to be disappointed, unfortunately. And it's either by, I think you're going to be disappointed by his reaction because, and you need to, lift those expectations to heal your spirit is what's coming through. Because there's better things on the horizon for you once you get rid of this. So I think you're the one that needs to go, whenever this person's brought up. I don't like when I get weird readings, but that's what I feel like. I feel like there's, I feel like you're going to be disappointed in his lack of, his nonchalant, like, blah attitude.
Yeah. So this now makes sense why this woman came onto my feed and she was a comedian and she was standing up on stage and she was saying, this is what men think. They don't care. And that's their superpower, is that they really don't care. If it doesn't affect them, if it doesn't even go into their realm about, if it's not about them, they don't care. They're like, it didn't work out. I'll go elsewhere. And that was from the comedian. So, but your cards that you got and what Spirit is saying is, first you get the ant spirit, which is, it's time to cooperate. So even though that you want to stand really strong and you want your, like, because obviously that it's not, he's not seeing your way, or so sometimes you just have to cooperate and say, you know what sword am I going to die on? And then you have the eagle spirit, and the eagle spirit is, Spirit's got your back. So it will turn out for better for you because Spirit actually has your back. So, and with that, then you get the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is not love, and it's not per se, but it is cooperation between two people. It can be contracts. It can be two people coming together and getting a common ground. And so that Two of Cups is saying, you know what, just try and compromise if you can. And I'm not saying, sell the house and give up everything that's not it. It's a little give and it's a little take, and that's that communication. And sometimes it's difficult. Sorry, what do I sorry. And then you have a shift. So once that you start having that shift, it'll absolutely come right back into, things will get better, things will get calmer in your life, things will be a lot happier because you're making that compromise. And so then if one person's really strong and one person goes, okay, I'm going to give a little bit, then they go, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. Well, maybe I'll give a little bit. And it'll end up being a good communication. It'll be clearing up for you. And it's, Spirit's got your back. Don't worry, because, he's not going to be taking home everything. He won't, he doesn't really, like Sarah was saying, right?
Yeah, when you said shift, I got shift your expectations. Like lower.
Yes.
Lower. I don't want to say lower your standards, but kind of like lower your expectations of this person, because he's not capable of giving you what you want.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be accountable. Mm-hmm. He's been stubborn all his whole life. He's always been, it's like, well, they're just trying to take from me. So if you can write down exactly what is acceptable for you of what you want, negotiate to that. and give a little bit, and then he'll give a little bit, but usually it isn't like uh, it's nothing is in stone right now, so it is pliable and it can be worked out. And yeah, just remember, he's got that attitude of I don't really care, and keep it simple, keep it very simple, keep it just very basic. And there's a new home, so that new home could also be new energy in your home. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have a new home coming, but it can also mean that you have a new homecoming. So that energy is shifting, as Sarah said. Definitely the shift.
Yeah, I keep seeing Judge Judy.
Yeah,
Like, you know how she can just see right through the BS? Like, that's kind of what I feel like. The judge isn't stupid.
yeah,
They could see through the disguises.
yeah.
I
Now
just see
I have,
I just see her yelling at somebody, like saying, "Do you think I'm an idiot?" or something like that, like the judge. I don't know what's going on.
yeah. Sue, we do have your name on the list, so we will read for you, and you can always come back to the replay and listen. Okay. I don't want to miss anybody. Especially, I mean, this is. You're still okay, Sarah, to keep going?
Yeah. Mhm.
Wonderful. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not draining our energy here.
No,
So
it's raining outside now.
yeah, so we'll just stay inside then.
I'm not going out there.
So Crystal, I hope that helps. Unfortunately, yeah, remember that's why you have your girlfriends, that you can talk and get that emotional supports. And then sometimes guys just don't really, they don't really, they don't have the same, you
I was
know.
talking to my husband. They don't tie things to emotions. So it's like, I was like, how do you not remember that? And I'm like, I can
Yeah,
feel every moment. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, you can't feel it? He's like, no.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I thought it
yeah,
was so weird. He couldn't like bring it back vividly because it was like, I can, he thought I was
yeah.
like nuts.
So thank you, Crystal. Thank you for allowing us to read for you.
Yes.
And now we have Linda at Butterfly Readings and healings to Linda. I hope your the pain starts subsiding. And thank you for your perseverance. So
Linda
what can
is
I
a
guide?
trooper. She did
Yeah,
live the other night. Uh,
I I know. I
and
popped
she
into
just
the
had
room. I had to
surgery.
give support. Definitely. Oh,
Love you, Linda.
Linda, so what are you wanting to be a leader for? You are starting to lead a group, you're starting to lead others, you're starting to teach others, you're starting to be, you are starting to persevere, and you are starting to open doors, and there's a lot more that you are doing and planning to do. And then you got happy success. So whatever your plans are, they are going to come to fruition and they are going to be successful. I heard right away that I heard success, success. So I don't know what you have planned, but it will really be beneficial for you, and you will have success with your healing as well. Thank you, Hail Zena, or thank you. You guys are doing great. So thank you.
So I got the High Priestess. So harnessing your mystic powers, and then the mountains stand your ground, but that's not the message that's coming through. You you are a grounding force for others. You lift people up. Like, you are the bottom part of the mountain pushing others to their, I don't want to say destiny, but like, you hold others up. You praise others. You help them achieve their goals. And that's your superpower, is you're so generous, you're so um uplifting and caring and supportive to everyone around you. And that's what you do, is you lift mountains. Like, you just lift people up.
Mm-hmm.
And you help support them on their journey. And that's beautiful.
Yeah, I was getting that Linda's the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So Linda, when I see that foundation is that you are stable. And when you raise others, when you show them their potential, and that's what I was getting, that you are showing other people their potential.
Mm-hmm.
You are showing them the way, and you are guiding them, and you are a mentor, and you are there for other people. You got the sandpiper, and the sandpiper is be playful. So
She's playful. She's playful.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing, and that's what brings people towards you, is that you have that joy about you. And when you're in your joy, people are attracted to that. They're a magnet to that. You're a magnet, and you attract those people, because when so glad I don't have to climb that mountain. Yeah. But yeah, I do see happiness, success, and you are a leader. So, lead others, because that is your calling, and you will lead others to find their potential, and you are the supports for a lot of people, and you're that foundation, and you will always be in people's hearts because of the supports that you give. So that is what I have. And Linda, wishing you speedy recovery.
Yes. And I just posted Linda's YouTube page. If you haven't subscribed to Linda's page, please do. She does wonderful, well, they used to be mermaid readings, but now the pool's closed. So I'm not sure what type of readings they're going to be now. She hasn't disclosed that yet.
Yeah.
So, but she does daily readings, and they're really something special to watch every day.
She's going to be the Wounded Warrior readings.
The Wounded Warrior readings?
Yeah. I tell you, you're right. So, Linda, we wish you all the best. Healings, yes, right? She's going to be doing healings. So that's wonderful. Okay, so now we have, and I'm just going to read out who we have. So we have Sue Toffee, we have Spiritual Alchemy, we have Anna Wright, just what those being masters mean in a reading. So I'm not sure what that means, and we'll ask for clarity. And Spiritual Alchemy, and that we have Spiritual Alchemy twice, and it's for the general reading. And then we have Johanna Lula, and that is who we have so far. And I think that'll be the end of our reading. So, why don't I put up the next person? Okay, so here we go. So now we're going to do Sue Toffee. She had to go, but hopefully she'll come back and get her reading when she comes back. Okay, thank you, Spiritual Alchemy. I appreciate it. So you're right after Sue Toffee. So Sue is asking, if not too late, do you see anything exciting for rest of October? Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, Sue, you have the World and you have the Ten of Cups. How you have some amazing things for October coming in for you. You've got things changing for the better in your favor, and you've got the Ten of Cups. So you have opportunities coming your way. You have joy, you have peace, you have family, you have doors are opening up for you. And then, oh my gosh, and then you have the Eight of Wands, and you have opportunities all around you. So the rest of October is going to be very prosperous and very joyful for you. I don't know what these opportunities are, but you got whatever you have been manifesting is now coming to fruition. And then you have the Coyote Spirit, which is trust in divine detours. So if something takes you out of your path, it's for a reason, and it's for your highest good. So remember that. But you have, look at how beautiful this is. Sorry, that is the Seven of Cups. Sorry. So you have opportunities once again. Then you have the Eight of Wands. That's all opportunities coming to you, and you have a choice. You have choices where whatever you want to do, because that world is opening up for you, and the world is your oyster. So, Sue, that is from me, and I will now pass you over to Sara.
This is one of those times when I argue with my cards. Like,
Yeah.
I call it arguing with my cards, but they come out, but they don't come out as the traditional meaning of the card is. So what I got was slow moving progress. I have the Knight of Wands reversed. So there's like a feeling of kind of like blah, like stagnant, just kind of boredom is what I'm getting with that Knight of Wands. But then I have the Tower, but the Tower is coming in as transformation. It's kind of like it's not to destroy anything or shake your world, but it's to pull you out of this boredom. It's to give you that like jumble, that like almost like when you go to the park and you swing on a swing or you spin around on the spinny things, you get that like euphoric little feeling, like, oh, you get shaken up. Or my favorite example is when you roll down a hill. Like even as an adult, I'll still go roll down a hill because just that act of tumbling does something in your brain. I don't remember the science behind it, but it makes you feel joyful. It feels giddy. So that's what I'm feeling, is that like tumbling excitement. And then this one, when you were speaking of opportunity, that's how this Four of Cups came through. Not as this guy's bored, right? This is the guy, he's really bored. The Four of Cups is apathy, but he's being handed this opportunity. And that's going to be the fun, exciting opportunity coming through. And the Five of Wands is usually some sort of battle. But what I see is you're climbing a jungle gym. You're climbing your way to the top. And it's going to be, you're in for some fun times. Like you're going to start reliving and having more joy in your life. And then to top it all off, I have the Strength card, which is just going to give you that like, whatever is coming through, whatever opportunity, whatever fun is coming forward is going to give you confidence in some way, is what I'm getting.
I'm just saying bye to Diane. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Jane. Yeah, sorry, we're talking over you. So yeah, Sue. So, and I also have for you is judgment. So judgment is if you've done well, you will get well back. Mm-hmm. So it's now starting to go into your favor, and like the cards that I got for you were phenomenal. So I love those cards. I wish I had those, because you have opportunities, you have your choice, and you are going to have opportunities coming to you, and that the world is you can manifest whatever you want. You've, as Sara says, you've gone through those struggles. Now you're moving forward. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for coming in, Jenny. Yeah, she said, sorry for arriving so late. So Sue, that's what we have for you. Do you have anything more for Sue at all?
No, I just get the feeling that she's in for a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, lots of, like, really good for, I think October is opening up for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. And so spiritual alchemy would like general whatever, and then says, general, please, what does the universe have coming up for me? I am impatient. Aren't we all? Right? Yeah, I get it. I absolutely get that. Yeah, fun is always good. Exactly. So, general for Spiritual alchemy. What does
I
universe
just
mean?
know that she's on the right path. I feel like, holy garbles. Okay, so the magician just jumped at me and scratched me. So you're capable, and I keep taking this back to your drawings. Julianne just did her first show where she did intuitive drawings, and
Oh,
um it was an awesome show. I was actually in line. I was going to a concert, so I was listening as I was in line for the concert when I was going to when she was doing her show. But it was her first time doing it, and she's getting. All I kept thinking was, "This is the path that you're on. You are going to every show. You're going to get better and better and better and faster and faster and faster." And it was pretty awesome, the things that were coming through in the readings. And I really feel, and I told her this before, I feel strongly that this is what she's supposed to be doing right now, is these intuitive drawings.
mm-hmm. That's her career change. Yeah, that is her calling. That's, yeah.
Watercolor ancestors. Yeah, absolutely. Past lives and spirit guides. Yeah, it
Oh,
was, yeah. Once I feel like, you know how you struggle when you're beginning with any new thing, just like, reading
yeah,
cards. Like you have to find out how exactly, like, the logistics of how everything's going to work, like where you're going to have your tools and everything placed.
yeah,
But this is the path. This is what she's supposed to be doing right now.
yeah.
And it's going to move quickly, and she's going to be really good at it.
Yeah. Julianne, can you please put your channel on your link, because and please everybody go and check it out and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
I also have you. Okay, so I've got the career change and learn and teach. So this is your calling. This is what you should be doing, and you're not, as you learn, start marking down things as you're learning, because you are going to end up teaching it in the end. And you're going to have people coming to you because they're going after how well you do it. People are going to want to know how to do it as well,
Yeah.
and people will be actually flocking to you. And you have opportunity. Oh, so first you have the 8 of Coins, and that is your hard work. That is you working hard at it, and this is showing you that you are reaping good rewards for your hard work. And this isn't just something that you just, like, yesterday you said, oh, I think I'll go do this. This has been something that you've been getting the messages for you to do that. Then this is the 9 of Wands. So you've been carrying a lot of burdens, and it feels like you've been fighting, which way is my career? Which way should I be going? And it shows that this opportunity came to you because now is the time. Now is when the spiritual awakenings are happening for everybody. And this is your calling, and this is what you should be doing. And there's going to be more offers for you and more opportunities. And so these opportunities are coming for you. So people will be following you. People will be coming to you and asking for private sessions. Get yourself out there as much as you can, because people will want to follow you. And I'm finding it's your love of what you do,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll show. So those are your cards, and thank you so much for sharing your link. That is thank you so much.
It's really scary to take an idea and roll with it, especially in such a public forum. And Julianne is an inspiration. I'm just going to go do it. And then she does it. And it's awesome. And it's just like, that's a lesson that when I saw that when I was watching the show, I was like, dang, she just had this idea like a week ago. Or she might have been thinking about it before, but she decided, I'm going to do it. And then she did it. And just, to me, that's very brave. And I need to learn to be I need to learn to be that brave a lot of
But
times.
yeah, it's like it's like spirit starts talking to you and you're going, you should do this.
Yeah.
Spirit's talking to you, you should do this. You should do this. And then it's like all of a sudden now you got the boots to your back and they're like, I told you you should be doing this, and then now I'm
Mhm.
going to force you because it won't get out of your head. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go do this. And that is following your spirit guide. They are guiding you to go do these things. And Sarah, you've had the same thing where your guides are telling you to do this, but you're like, I don't know. And they're like, and more, they start pushing you, going, you got to do this. So, uh, Jenny, please put your question all in caps. I think we have two more, so I think we can fit Jenny in. Do you have time
Yep.
for Jenny? I'll tell you how many we have. So we have Anna Wright, we have Johanna Lulu, and that is it. And Jenny is a great moderator for us. Okay, so Julianne, I cannot wait to jump on your channel when you're live. Hopefully our time works. And so Anna Wright, if you are here, what does being master mean in a reading? So I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. So Anna, are you here? If you are here, so we will give Anna a minute if she is here to answer. In the meantime, we're going to go over to, because I'm not sure what that means. Do you understand what she's asking?
Does being master mean in a reading? Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. So why
I
don't we
can
go
just
over to,
make up what I think it means, but that wouldn't be
yeah,
that wouldn't be
I'm
right.
not. Yeah. So let's see. And Johanna, Lulu would like a general.
Okay.
Saturdays at 7 p.m. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. So message for Johanna Lulu.
Well, I'm getting um so I have the rabbit, the swordfish, and the octopus. So I have the first thing that came out was the rabbit, which is abundance, fertility, just rabbits go 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 go, and they're just busy busy. They do lots of things. So this to me just is success. So this is a card of success. As long as you keep your focus and don't get distracted. If I can talk, don't get distracted, but remain flexible at the same time. So don't if you have something that you're working on, if you have an idea or just something that you want to do, you're going to do it. You're going to accomplish your goals. Just they might not happen exactly how you want them to be. Like I like to make plans. I like to plan out every aspect of everything, and sometimes when things don't go my way, I have a tendency to be like, get frustrated. But as long as you stay focused and don't be so rigid, everything is going to be very, very successful for you. Let me see what the spirit guides want. Yep. Yeah. Mother Earth. So if you have a project you're working on, if you have something that you're trying to manifest, as long as you stay flexible and focused, it'll come.
Yeah. And I have faith. So have faith. And that ties right in. It's have the faith that things will come and turn in your way. Then there's new opportunities. So you have new opportunities coming in. With the faith, they will be very beneficial for you. So have the faith. Keep that faith going. And then you have the white raven spirit in trust in the magic. And when you trust in the magic, that is exactly what faith is to me,
Mhm.
is having that faith it's going to work out and having that trust that, yeah, Spirit's got my back. And with that, and especially with the white raven to me is a very spiritual animal. And that is, so I'm thinking for you, Johanna, is that Spirit is talking more and more to you and that you are now starting to really pick up those messages. So that is what I have for Johanna. Do you have anything further?
No, I just keep hearing great things ahead,
Yeah,
through.
yeah. That's that. Have faith. New opportunities are coming. Johanna, I hope that helps. I hope that resonates for you. And our last reading for today is Jenny. And thank you, Jenny, for coming in. And I want to thank all of our moderators. I want to thank everybody for coming in today. It has been a real pleasure. So Jenny would like to know what Spirit has to say about Gary, please. Thank you.
Gary needs new jeans. I don't know what. I don't know where the heck that came from. I don't know where that came from.
Gary
That
needs
was
new
random.
jeans. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sometimes things just come through, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't know why, but I gotta say it.
Yeah, yeah. She's laughing. Yeah.
Is Gary a very vibrant person? I know exactly what you mean. Is Gary a vibrant person, like someone who's just very energetic and just kind of, maybe he has holes in his pants. That's why he needs new jeans. I don't know. But I'm just
Yeah.
getting like this energy. He's just like he's like a person that comes into the room and he's just like loud, but not like rude, or he's just someone that's like, I don't know. I'm getting Aries energy coming from him. Uh, some people might think he's a little bit of a walking tornado, maybe with sometimes with his we had a conversation about his jeans. Well, he needs new jeans. Okay. I feel like what I'm getting is sometimes he can be maybe a little overwhelming with this energy. But it's okay. Things are calming down, and he's gonna let you sleep. If that makes any sense. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for Gary when he needs new jeans.
Okay. And I have Spirit's telling you to take a little bit of alone time. So make sure that you're not filling your whole time up with Gary or having you fill up Gary's time. So what I'm getting is like I'm almost getting like this trying to pull on you because it's like he's trying to fill that. And then you get the elephant spirit. So learn from the past. So that tells me don't rush into it. Enjoy the moment. Let him woo you. Let him swoon you. Like let him swoon away. Let him and use your intuition. The intuition card came flying out. So that is saying use your intuition. I think he's good for you, and I think you're actually really good for him. You are the ground. You are the grounding force where you get him to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
But be very careful that you are not going to be his caretaker. But it could be that he is caretaker for you, and that's okay because you don't want to be taking on somebody else's burden. So let's just get it clarified for that caretaker if you are and Sarah, I get the violet flame.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, so there is a little bit of healing to go that needs to be cleared. Some of the past needs to be cleared and healed. Yes, she's saying yes. Having to slow him down. Yeah, because he wants to, and then the Page of Swords, and that is yeah.
he's calming down. He's calming down.
Yes.
So this is kind of when I look at the Nine of Swords. It's tiny, but reverse. The person's just like, oh, like not like, oh, like I'm in despair, but just kind of like, can you just calm down for a second? But I feel I feel like I kind of, when I see this card, I see someone making a lot of noise in the other room when you're trying to sleep, and you're just like, not again. But it's not like an anger I'm feeling from you. It's just kind of like, you know, I just need a rest, but it's coming.
Yeah. 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 Yes. Information overload, she says. And
Yeah.
then it comes with the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords is all about chit chat and chat, chat,
Hmm.
chat, 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 chat. Oh, and I can't stop because you know what? Now I have somebody's attention.
Yeah.
And okay, so do you know Charlie Brown? Where Charlie Brown goes, I think I can't remember the little girl who kissed him or gave him attention, and he's like, "Oh, she likes me," and he gets all like swoony. That's Gary with you. Gary is swooning. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I got her 100% attention. She likes me. She's paying attention to me," and
It's
he's
like Lucy
smitten.
of being obsessed with with Linus. No, not Linus. Lucy is obsessed with, what was his name? The one that played
Schroeder.
Schroeder, the one that played the
Yeah,
piano. Schroeder.
plays piano. Yeah. So yeah, and he is just really excited, and I don't want to put it in this context, but you know when something new is happening and it's very exciting, he's in that euphoric. I'm really excited and really happy, and he wants to share everything. He
Yeah.
does. It's like, oh my gosh, I have her attention, and I don't want to let her go. And that I think he's you know. So she goes hilarious, spot on. So okay, and you can talk to him about his jeans.
There's some new jeans.
Even Spirit is saying he needs new jeans. So I want to thank everybody for coming. What did she say? She says, I told him to breathe. Yes, exactly. So you might need to take him out for a walk. And why? Not that you're taking him out for a walk, but you guys might need to go out walking. Sorry. Go out, do some walking, get out in the fresh air, go have some, even if it's a little bit of a walk, but it's just getting that energy. Yeah. And she goes, oh my God, hilarious about the jeans. So would you like to do a collective reading with me?
Sure. Let's do it. Do you want to each pull a card, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, why don't we both pull a card? And I will just wait for that to come up, and I'm going to show that, and we will do that for the collective reading. So if anybody comes back and they want to see the reading after, and they want to come to the collective reading, they can come scroll to the end and find the collective. So,
good things happening now. So there's been a lot of uncertainty all around. A lot of people making up a lot of crap, like a lot of information, a lot of misinformation, a lot of just stuff, a lot of talking happening. But and we've all been a little defensive lately. We've all felt like we had to stand our ground, but be kind of quiet about it, But I don't know, something about October is just gonna everything's gonna change. There's gonna be a time of a time for everyone to shine their light. And I think it has a lot to do with this community too, where we're just coming together and we're going to be more appreciated, like people with these open hearts and just the best intentions for all. I think that is going to be more appreciated.
that's what Absolutely. And so the first card that comes out is you're on the right path. So everybody, you're on the right path for sure. When you're following spirit, when spirit is guiding you, you are on the right path. And then cow spirit, and I love this cow.
That cow's so cute.
Yeah, with the sunflowers. The sunflowers are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And the miracles are endless. So remember to start manifesting. Things are changing for October for sure.
Yeah.
I felt the shift last week, and it was like something unlocked the door opened, and I got a real calmness that came across that said, everything's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tides are shifting.
Yeah, and there are things that are happening behind the scenes that we're not seeing. So that is what I'm finding is going on, is that things are shifting, no longer with the misinformation and that kind of stuff. Things are coming to light, and it's uplifting, and it is, like you said, Sarah, the community that we are building is it's we're building a community of supporting one another. And Lordy, it's unnerving, still like a wide open target, too so vulnerable. Yeah, there are a lot of people feeling that way, definitely. But it's uplifting now. So Sarah, I wanted to ask you before we close down, what is upcoming for you in the next little bit?
So I have my Twin Tarot Tuesdays, not mine. I do it with Judy in the Skies, Skies. Judy in the Skies. We have, it's not every Tuesday, it's every other Tuesday. Let me get my calendar really quick. It's not this Tuesday coming up, but I think it's on the following Tuesday. So we have at 1 p.m. Every other Tuesday, we get together and do Twin Tarot Tuesday, where we use the same decks and we share the reading. We split it into 4 sections, and we each give our are we in October? Yeah, we each give our a reading, a combined reading, but they're very cohesive and they're super fun. And yeah, the next one is on the 21st. I just had to double check. Okay. And then Donna Marie and I have something in the works coming in November. Yes. So excited. Yes.
We do, and I we're not going to say too much right now because we're just getting it together, but it's very exciting. I think everybody will really enjoy it. And so don't forget, please like, subscribe to Sarah's channel. Yours and Judy's readings on Tuesdays, the Twin Tuesday, are phenomenal. You've read for me, both of you read for me, and it was exactly what was going on with me, and it just answered so many questions, and I was blown away. So if everybody, if you get that chance, please check it out. I think you'll really enjoy it.
It's really fun.
Yeah. So so everyone's saying it's such a pleasure meeting you both.
Thank you, Jenny.
Meeting you, Sarah. And Darlene says, thank you so much. Beautiful energy, ladies. It was a joy to watch you both. Thanks, Darlene. And thank you both. Much love to everybody. Thank you. So we'll say goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.